better. We're getting better.
Right, we're going to go and do the men's elite walk now.
Let's go.
3 of you have joined us for this one. I'm sure many more are going to join. Apologies on the links. Please do share this link around with everyone. Let's wait for a few more people to tune in, mate.
Okay.
Anyone who's in the comments now, if you could just give us a comment, let us know you're here, what you're thinking. I should hopefully be able to see those come up.
I was about to say, what would they be doing on a Sunday at this time? But probably riding their bike. So you might not be watching it live, but you might be watching it back now on
Give us
on
a
Dave,
thumbs up, whatever you're doing. And yeah, we will put this up live. So it's going to be 2 p.m. that the women's is going to go first. That's the first live streaming that we'll have from this.
Yeah.
Chat viewing options. Let's have a look at all of them. Live chat, all messages visible. Give us some love and appreciation. There's a couple of thumbs up. We've got 4 people now. We'll probably go live once we get to 10. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you guys. The fantastic news is we'll be providing live coverage for the rest of the day and the actual finals. The only bad news is I will be the commentator, but it's okay. We'll get through this together.
Cheers, Billy Craig. Cheers, everyone tuning in. Right, no one else seems to have got the link, so that's fine. We'll get started. They can find it in a moment.
Share the link.
So we're going to be going through the men's elite now. 26 will be going first this afternoon at 3:30 UK time, with the 20-inch will be going at 5 p.m. So let's get started. Matt, what are we looking at?
We're going straight into gate number 1A. No messing about to start us off. A nice pinpoint rock with tape and a narrow gate either side, and then this much room for the end of this section. So we're off to a great start. Look at the level already.
Can you just stand next to it to give us some perspective of height? Because someone by the name of Ewan Osborne said there's not really anything that tall. I mean, there was some complaints in the semi-final from someone who thought that the level needed to be stepped up. I'm not too sure who that might have been.
Oh yeah, we'll leave that for later. Okay, so
okay, it's narrow on top. Sorry, I've just seen the tape there. That obviously makes it even more difficult.
Right, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They can't. They've got to go through here. Like this is, wow, about as wide as my microphone handle. This is pretty crazy. And then down, holding, whichever, but they do 1B through here.
So for time, they might want a gap. Who knows?
Yeah, and then 1C, final, first gate. Just again, very, very narrow gate.
So all of this is just one gate. That's if you do all 3 of these rocks, you'll get 10 points.
Yeah. That's right. That's a lot of work for 10 points. Okay, 2. Gate number 2. I think this is for the women's potentially, because you won't be able to physically do 2 with the tape there. But I think this tape will be moved. But 2, I reckon there'll be some big up to fronts there, or bounce up to fronts. Not a lot of room on the other side for the exit, as you can see.
Okay.
Be interested to see. They're going to bear left.
Take us over to 3.
So
it's a
3A. Oh, they've got to go round it. So they can't go straight. Naturally, you'd want to go that way. They actually have to come around this side. There's tape.
So this is the reversal of what we saw in the semi-finals, correct? We saw them come this way up the lower end. But they've got to get over this janky rock.
This weird, sharp edge, knife edge through this narrow. Oh.
So thank you for joining us. We're halfway through section 1 now. This is the men's elite. We're looking at the yellow gates.
So 3A.
So that's 3A.
And then 3B.
Okay, so Matt, we've been walking through this section for about nearly 4 minutes now. We're only about halfway through.
That's how long it's taken us. That's it. Should we speed things up a little bit?
I think we might need to speed up a bit.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, so they've got to do that from the floor. There's no other rocks to get them there, correct?
No, they can't use this rock because of the tape, so they literally need to pedal. Callum isn't wrong though. I'll give him that.
Tiny sliver actually here. Wow.
You can really tell what type of rider Callum has become. He's like, there's a way. But let's move on. Let's move on to 4.
A puncher waiting to happen right here.
What rider do you think looks better?
Hello Charlie. Have you taken up a new religion? Yeah.
We'll keep still because this is a publicly live.
Don't come in the camera.
Other riders might be watching this live stream to get tips, so we'll be quiet.
Right.
Stay quiet.
Gate number 4. Yeah, just a gnarly hook. We're going to try and speed things up. I realise that I'm...
Yeah, the finals are a lot more secretive. The riders are less willing to share information.
Yeah, so
it's very tense.
We'll keep them in. So after 4 becomes 5. So 5A is back. Oh, if they come down, they come back here.
Or they can come this way.
might have to run, or they can go that way.
They can go that way or that way,
But
Matt.
this is 5A here.
Oh God, it's that way.
So they could go that way, but they might be out. Eloy's smiling. He looks ready already.
Well, okay, that's
We won't disrupt you. Sorry, you carry on.
that's gnarly. That's a 5A.
5A.
Can you just get a stand next to that, Matt?
Yeah. It's like a picture. Yeah. Next
Yeah.
gate. Let's go. Okay. 5A, 5B.
Yep, we saw this in the semi-finals.
Bang,
so that
bang.
should be no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then gate
straight
6
over to
has
6.
an A and a B.
Look at this. Sharp. Just.
So what they've done here, by the looks of it, because this was just a singular gate out that way in the semi-final, they've introduced the sort of thinness to it, because riders were gapping off of here, switching up there and out. But I think now they've had to.
You know, I reckon I've got a feeling some people will go through this and drop down and come back up. Again, I might be wrong, but we'll see in the actual final. So 6A, 6B, out to the finish. So let's move very, very quickly and swiftly on to the next section. This is the start, section 2. Let's go. 1A. They come around here and attack this away. So this is 1A.
In that direction, okay.
Yeah, so they've got to go back over themselves. And then 1B is here. Come back around, tape onto the left-hand side, what's a gate.
This is our first time going through these, by the way, guys. We're learning these as you are as well, so we've
Yes.
not had chance to look at these.
Yeah,
because it's all quite.
A little bit on the fly, as we do. So they'll drop down, and then they need to go straight to 2A,
which is a reversal up here.
which is a madness. We need to go around, Tom. Quick.
Yeah, so in the semi-final we saw riders going up this, but now they've got to be coming from the other side. They're still getting up it, of course.
So 2A is here. Yep, this is the same height as me.
Oh wow,
They went up.
so there's no run up, of course.
Absolutely no run up. So probably some sort of hook here and then turn in. You know, we're talking like we
What
know
are
what
the
we're
options?
doing.
Come on, what are the elite people saying?
If I had to quickly guess, front wheel here,
Rear wheel down there
rear
somewhere.
wheel down there, jump in. But again, we're going to have to
Even
wait and
still
see.
hopping on the rear wheel, what do you reckon? That's favouring a left foot forward, possibly? It could be right there. There's a lot of hanging off.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much, but so the exit. Let's come and check this out, Tom.
Yeah,
They
this is where
can't
it
just
gets.
drop off. There's tape here.
I'm trying to get you this angle
need
here.
to. They actually need to drop and turn to the right slightly, and then go back up onto this sleeper here for gate 2B. And there's tape either side of this sleeper, so they need to stay on the beam and out. Okay, and that's the end of gate 2.
Oh, we've only done 2 gates.
Yes, I'm trying to speed up, Tom. Let's go. 3A. This is mad. This is like its own movie. We're going to get run out of time. No, we're not. We're going to go. Right, 3A. Look at this. Hook. Very narrow, but when Tom gets closer, there's tape either side on the exit. Again, this is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very close. 3B. See that? Just going to try not to talk too much about the gates and let the
That's
images.
3B, but then there's over to 4 over there.
Images speak for themselves.
Oh, this is actually, I think, what Jack was kind of alluding to with the kind of maze-like procedure that's going on here, because they're going to go over 3B to where you are, Matt, but to get to gate 4, they've got to go around. Do you want to just demonstrate the direction
Oh my
they're going
goodness,
around?
I just saw the route. It's dropped down here, and then they'll have to go around the
Can you
rock
see the tape there?
to here. What a maze. What a maze.
It's like a driving test.
I reckon we'll I reckon
we
the
might
riders
get
are going to
some-
need sat navs. I think the riders might need sat navs, Eloy. Okay, 4. There's no A or B, straight to 5. We've got Eloy there checking out gate number 5.
This is a 5A, okay.
Yeah. We're just seeing what he's looking at. Stay on the bike. How,
The 20 inch, I think it's gonna touch you. You can
sorry, can you say that? So with a 20 inch you can wedge it, you think?
I don't know. I think you have to be so quick and do not hook a lot, because then I think it will touch the pedal or the
So what's
grind.
difficult about this gate?
So I think I'm gonna go like bum like
Frenchie,
hook up.
hook
No,
up,
hook
or
up, hook up, but not really hooked.
Yeah, I get
You
you. Like a
understand?
quick swap.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, we'll let you carry on there. We should have let Eloy do the walkthrough, really, but you're stuck with me. So moving on, 5B, there's tape either side of the gate as well. Like, Eloy can barely stand on there, so...
It's like a mountain goat up there.
5B, there you go. Eloy's just going to gap it to back.
Well,
yeah?
that's kind of all it can be done, right?
He's going to gap it to back. Now, that will be something to film.
Well, if you don't get the gap, Matt, what's the other options?
You could do like an amazing Alejandro and start here and then somehow go...
There is, like, well...
I'm not sure it's... Or from there, right?
Right here, right?
Here we go, so...
This is creative problem
Eloy's
solving.
checking it out there.
That was my idea. Sorry, Eloy.
You can gap to front, but it's easier from there, I think.
So there's a few interpretations.
And it's way faster.
It's way faster, he's right. This
Yeah,
is
so the best
experienced
route is
rider.
going to be obviously way faster over there. It's a much bigger throw from over there.
Yeah. 5C is just to the right of Eloy, so there's some tape here as well.
So once you've gone through 5B...
You've got to drop down, being careful not to go out the section,
Yep.
then all the way around, and they've got a reasonably good run up for this. I'd like to think you just hook it, just like that, as I demonstrated. 5C, and then we move on to gate 6.
Wow.
We've got a lot to get through, so gate number 6 is absolutely disgusting. I feel like if there was a food for this, it's like dipping a strawberry in mayonnaise or something. That is awful. The underhang, the sharp edges.
So it is just a up to front kind of... I mean, it may hook magically somehow.
Jack could
26s.
probably hook it somehow. I think he could
That
probably.
might just be able to roll through it, I don't know.
Probably, yeah, just roll straight up to back.
So with all that momentum, they've got to somehow slow down and not fall out the
yeah,
section.
not falling out the section, and then turn to the right to pull out through here.
So you've seen these section walkthrough, folks. It looks seemingly impossible. So be sure to be tuned in for the live later on. See if anyone will get through this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Hey, man. Okay.
The women's will be starting at 2 p.m. UK time. We will put the links up once we finish this live stream.
True
They'll
Matty P
all
efficiency.
be on Instagram. Get all the links there. Share them with everyone. Thank you very much, you wonderful people in the community. This is all for you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So
Thank
yes,
you. Yeah,
thank
I
you.
should. There's no point us making it without them wanting it. So we're doing this for you guys, for the community.
Section 3.
Listen, section 3. Okay, this is 1A. Hi.
But I see what they've done here.
But,
so this
look.
was a starting gate which
Yeah.
caught a lot of people out in the semi-finals. The preferred route was to get onto this upright log here, and some people were gapping through to rear wheel. But what's difficult about this?
Here's the difference from the semis, though.
Well, let's just look at this first of all.
Okay,
so
sorry.
that's firstly quite difficult. I don't know if they've moved the flags a little bit, but some people were gapping to rear wheel. We saw Jack and Charlie pushing through on this. So from 2 and pushing around. But what they've made even more difficult about it is that little bit of tape.
Earlier on, they were starting here, then going to that. Now, they will not be doing that. They're going to have to either like get into some sort of hook, wedge, whatever you want to call it, through gate number 1.
That's your 1A, and then down to a 1B,
1B.
on the log, on lay log.
And 1B.
And 1B. 6C is down here, 2B
So-
is over there. Right, this is where we've got to kind of work
That's
out
all right.
where we're
I'll
going.
find it. Let me run around somewhere. Found it. What? Okay. So this is 2A.
So this was in the semi-finals,
They'd have to go from-
but in regard, they could still take off of here, and basically it was just throwing it up to there. So that's where they were going up to. But semi-finals, they had access to all of this, so even getting onto that isn't particularly nice. And they've moved the gates in such a way that you have to do a weird sideways throw.
You will have to throw it, and that looks like it's going to favour the left footers.
Will that Frenchie? Will anyone Frenchie that?
Alejandro will French it.
Bam Bam?
Bam, bam. You're just going to go straight to? Yeah, okay, he'll just go straight to 2 wheels. They seem like it's like, we're looking at it like, what, how are they going to do this? He's like, yeah, I just go up there. Okay, so
the same
2,
gap as before by the looks of it.
2A, 2B. I mean, what a sight that is. That'll be.
That's the shot. There's someone from the UCI is going to get that shot, I think.
Yeah, that's a thumbnail right there.
Sundays at 11.
Okay, so
And then
2B,
down to 2C.
gap, 2C. and then out. Let's just check there's no secret tape. Okay, so that's given them a bit of a chance. Now 3A, straight up into here.
I've got to move back somehow to get this in shot, right. That's 3A.
This is 3A.
And can you reveal that tape behind you?
Tape revealed. So they can't sneakily... I still think riders will start here.
Yeah, that's got Alejandro written all over that.
So 3A, which means there will be a 3B. There it is. Alejandro's looking at it. Oh my goodness, Tom. This does have Charlie Rolls written underneath it, not all over
Oh,
it.
I see what you're looking at here.
I'm going to try and be the bike. Oh, good luck in the finals, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic in the finals, of course.
Sorry, if you go back to our Instagram and watch our reels, that joke will have some context. So anyway, here we go. This will be the move. I can't even jump it.
That is gate 3B, ladies and gents.
3B.
So, can you just give us some perspective of this gap here, Matt?
Yeah. So,
That's not staticking, but I can see what they've done here.
They're going to have to roll it. I can't even jump.
It's such a shame that Sam
continue
Laverty
filming. Are
didn't
we ready?
get to qualify, because I'm sure he would love to have a go of that. That is Samuel Laverty all over.
Yeah, he would certainly nail this. So 3B, and then he's
then we're
moving
down to
straight on
4A
to
down
4.
here.
So they've got to go up, come straight back down. 4A, now there's tape either side of this log. They have to stay on this log. So that's going to be some form of hook. Front, again I won't
Again, they
speak
did do
to
it in the
road.
semis, but they didn't have the restriction of the tape. They came at it from this direction, most of them.
Yeah.
And they were getting up onto this tree, but not to that very tallest part.
So that's 4B, yeah, that's my full extension of my arm.
And that's
4B.
not even the end of gate 4. There is a 4C still, which is, the drop
We'll
on the other
show
side.
you. So we can pretty much guess this is too high in UCI rules to drop directly to the ground. So just to make it that harder, 4C, they'll have to drop to here and then off. And that will take us, we'll then turn to the left, coming round here with very little run up or a massive gap. So let's just get the height perspective. Yeah,
You and Osborne, is this big enough for you?
definitely, mate. It's certainly too big for us anyway, Ewan. Or the gap. So that's going to be interesting to...
And then from up there, a
and then
nosebleed.
5, it's just, it goes straight on to 6. Yeah, with the
6A
altitude.
is around here. Oh my word.
And here we go. So 6 is just above me. Just above me, yeah. Get this roll.
So there is a lot of favouring for people who can do rolling moves, I guess.
I think we'll see a couple of rolling Frenchies.
That is going to be one to watch, folks.
And
Look
that's
at
6A.
that.
There's
6A.
another gate.
Yep. Where is this mythical 6B? Oh! Hidden in plain sight, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. So let's just see that again. 6A. And they'll have to go from here to here because there's no way they'll drop down and go back.
Yeah, I imagine this little podium thing will probably be moved.
But as we just said earlier on, we know there's got to be a C because that's too high for them to drop directly to the
Can we
ground.
see, actually, before you move round, just
Yeah.
the top of this? I want to see the takeoff
Oh,
for
that's
some
a
people.
good idea.
I'm not liking this because this is like very slippery up here. So to make it even worse, they can't quite get on that end piece. So from here, and you're looking at that gap over there, folks.
6B, gnarly. But then, obviously for UCI rules, they cannot drop straight to the ground. Tom, if you go to your, this way, yeah. Just check the top too. There's not much flat ground, so they'll have to gap, drop down.
Yeah, to 6C, and then out.
I should use the mic. And then
the section.
pedal.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please
here.
do drop comments and stuff down below.
Yeah.
How are we
That's your favourite
doing?
soda. Right, let's go straight to section 4.
We've also set up on Shin Dig Media. Matt and I have come in here out of our own pocket. Hopefully we want to do more coverage like this, but we've set up a Buy Me a Coffee page that is in the link tree on the Shin Dig Media Instagram page.
At the very top, very top.
Yeah, you don't have to donate. It's this is all free at the end of the day. So we're not going to judge you or anything. But if you do
Yeah, please don't
appreciate
be
it,
but
if you
it
do
would
get
be
value
nice.
from it, we love doing this as much as you guys watching it. So Thank you.
All right.
Look at that hunk of a man.
Where is he?
Who, where? There he is!
Hey, Mr. Carl Wayman. Right. Enough of them.
Carlos Wayman. That's his suave brother.
Okay. So, section 4. I can see gate 1A. So,
Nicholas, thank you for the comment. Yeah,
lovely little roll
thank
up.
you for tuning in.
yes, thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate it.
1A.
Okay,
Here we
1A
go.
dropping down. And
This is
then
section
1B. You're going to have to come around here, Tom. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
The width of my microphone. That's, you know.
So they've got all of this flat area that could have been used for a gate, all of maybe this.
So just like all the clothing in trials, the gates have got tighter. So it's going to be tricky. 2A is...
The other side of that, perhaps? No,
Marty, where's 2A? No, he's 2 in the zone. He's not even in the finals. Marty, where's 2A? Where's 2A?
2A.
Aha!
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
have to
We,
look
we may need you to join the team. Okay, 2A.
So,
Tom.
are we going to be doing it from up here, do you think, Matt? There's going to be a bit of a bounce, or...?
So they'll go from there. Well, they can't because the women's gate will be gone.
But it's interesting if this tape is for the women's or for the men's.
That we'll have to wait and see in the live, won't we? But
So what's going on here is that this
They
gate
need
up to 2A, look
to
at-
gap up to 2A. Like there's no sideways action going on. Everything's dead straight to get through these gates.
Yeah,
Everything.
look, I mean, let me try and get a bit of a better perspective. So we'll have a look at the gap,
Oh,
and then I'll hopefully get
something
up
in my
there
eye
to
that
show you
isn't my
the...
eyeball.
So they've got to take it from a very specific part of this log, apparently,
All right.
and onto that cut of the...
Yeah. So this kind of cut piece, knife edge piece. Once they get up to here, they need to turn 180 and drop down to this log where I'm about to stand. I need to improve on the microphone. Here we go.
And
2B.
by the looks of it, they need to drop off. There's no incentive for staying on.
So then we'll move on to gate number 3, where Marty is. Marty, how are you? What do you think of this section so far? I know you didn't make the finals.
Yeah.
We're very sad about that, by the way. Very sad. But just wanted to get your opinion on these sections.
Yeah. They are hard. They look great. Yeah, it would be nice to see how the riders do it. Sure.
Do you think it might be more favoured before 20 or 26?
Yeah, 26 is always better. It will be super cool final, 26 final, for sure.
Okay. We won't keep your time any longer, but
Yeah. And
great riding yesterday, though. We were watching you from afar, man.
Thank
And whilst we're here, Pro Cards. Get yourselves a pack of Pro Cards, guys. Where can they find them?
yeah, at protrialscards.com.
ProTrialsCards.com. Get yourself the shinies, get collecting them,
Yeah.
get them signed.
Mr. Pats will be happy.
Okay. He's not here today, though. When is he going to come to a World Cup?
Yeah, he wants, but he's shy. He's a bit shy, so it's difficult for him. But he follows the live streaming in the Shin Dig, as you should do.
He donated
You
some
heard it
coffee as well,
first.
didn't he?
He did donate coffee. Mr. Pads donated us some coffee, so tell him thanks, because, he's never wrong. Let's get back to the section. Thank you, Marty. Okay.
3A.
3A. I'm laughing because it's just like either my perception is just way out.
We're not
but-
even halfway through this
I
one
know.
yet. Yep.
3A. So make them up. See, so there's obviously going to be a 3B.
3B is up, sir. This way.
So look at this tape. I'm sure their tyres are about this wide, aren't they? It's left here up to 3B, which means there's going to be a 3C. Again, there's tape.
Oh,
I
God,
don't know
there's
if you
tape on
can
this side.
see.
Oh, that's what's difficult about this.
There's tape.
Sorry, chaps. Yeah.
So
chaps,
Tom, if you go on that side, yeah.
chaps and chapesses for watching online,
Chapesses.
this is not only big. Do you want to get back in this? Just stand on the other side
yeah.
on that.
Oh God, this is entertaining in itself, isn't it?
Do you want to hop down and just stand it against your shoulder?
Oh, I thought you wanted me to balance.
So not only is it quite big,
It's tape.
so they've got to stay on it. Like,
Yeah, and so I think this will be a really controlled side op. It's going to favour the lefties. Okay, let the king through.
up to 3B, and that's not the end of it. They've got to drop
No.
down to 3C.
Holding it. There's tape on the side here too.
Yes.
Yeah. and drop
Oh,
down.
okay. So they can't just turn on top and just drop down to 3C. They've kind of got to do the little. Well, maybe they can.
Super. I don't. Yeah.
It's like a little
It
sideways.
is a little
boom.
technical there.
Sideways boom down to 3C.
So
4A.
now 4.
Oh, this is what Jack was saying about getting lost.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack never gets lost, but you know.
No.
This
4.
was in the semi-finals.
Yeah. This is.
Oh, it
Yeah,
had more.
it was-
I see where the hole was. Yeah.
Yes. Can you do? No, I'm kidding. I know. Thank you. We need the insight in. Yeah.
They've made it taller. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. So, gate number 4. Look at this. It has moved slightly. They can't come up to this side, so it's dead straight. And that is. I mean, I'm not 6 foot, but you know, it's virtually there. So that's extremely soon. So that is just 4. There's no A and B. Go straight
5B's
on to
that, I see a
5.
5B over here. 5A is that top one up over there. They've got to get on top of that log.
So they'll have to come down through here, ride along here, pop up to this bit, and then yeah.
I think it's just been added in to kind of add a bit more of a speed element to it.
I feel like they'll probably use this. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, this again was in the semi-finals. We saw riders do it, but it's getting onto it in a quick time to then get up to 5A.
Here's the perception on size. Yeah, much taller than me.
That's a 5A. Leave it at the 5B.
5B is just to my left here, which is the last one.
Now,
So then they're going to have to go through this weird knobbliness. That looks like the Total Recall lady, you know? Some people will get that. Anyway, this 6A, shall I try and be a bicycle? Look at that. They're going to have
6A's
to
up top there.
ride along this really flat and unbobbly log. Just look at this 6A. 6A. Now 6 has A, B and C. So here's A. 6B, they've got to drop down through here and just pop through here. That doesn't seem too tough, but after that, straight to 6C, they come around this. There's some tape on the left-hand side. This is where they'll be attacking. This is the gate for 6C.
And out the
And
exit.
then out the exit. At least they put the exit nice and close. Sometimes it's like all the way over there.
Section 4, done. Right, we've still got to do section 5 with the women's as well. We didn't get to do that.
Yeah,
'cause
we'll
it's
just
still
do
being
5
set.
with both now, shall we?
Yep, cool. We'll do the gents first.
Thank you for everyone that's watching right now. We really appreciate it.
There's 40 of us live on this at the moment.
There's
Thank
40
you.
people.
40 people care about trials. 42 people care about trials.
I care about
Here's
each
the thumbs up,
and every
13
one of
you
you.
have given a thumbs up, so therefore that means there's about 30 of you that don't give us a thumbs up. So.
We should randomly pick a live watcher to win a free T-shirt, shouldn't we? Okay, so let's go to the start, which is a great start.
There's Mr. Nilo over there.
Yeah.
I think he'll be
Oh,
quite
it's a
happy
football ref
that they haven't got tall blocks to start from.
There will be some watchers that know that. So Nilo, if you're watching this back now, thankfully there's no step for you to ride off. Oh, okay.
Section 5.
Section 5.
Men's.
I'm going a bit crazy,
Well, we
Tom.
can see gate 5 right away there. So presumably gate 1 might be at the back.
Let's look for 1. We are
I can see a 1B up there. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
1A. Okay. 1A is here.
Can we hop from anything? We can't hop from anything.
I'm just looking now.
That's a floor job,
What
yeah?
are they going to do that? They're going to swap.
When is the competition? I've had a
Frenchie.
comment come up for. So that will be 3:30 UK time. So 3:30 UK time will be the men's 26. 5 p.m. UK time will be the men's 20-inch. Adjust that for your own.
Yeah,
you are.
we're already trying.
But look
right.
at the angle of that. This is what we're looking
1A.
at. So 1A, yeah, about match shoulder height. And then from there, you've got to go up to 1B.
So basically holding it, instantly turning left. Oh, there's Nilo. Hello. You better watch this back later because we said something about you you might dislike. No. Okay, 2A.
Oh, okay. This is
But they can use this, I think.
yeah. Well, they're already up on there from 1B. So it depends. I mean, you could do a little.
I think they'll have to turn, and that's harder. That's hard enough within itself because it's the balance.
But where are we going from 2A though, Matt?
So 2A is kind of a lineup for a massive send. Look at
So
this.
this is the
2B.
reversal of what we saw in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Semi-finals, they gap from here to there.
Big
We saw
send.
Diego from Italy gap from there to the top. So
Charlie.
I'm sure they better reverse it.
How are you feeling about the section so far? I know we interviewed earlier on. Go to the Instagram to
You
find
don't
out.
have to give us any game
Just-
plans. 'Cause riders,
Ride over the stuff.
Sorry, do you say your game plan was?
Just got to ride over all that stuff that's laid out for us. No, honestly, I'm so excited, but I need to chill the hell out because I don't want to fall off out of excitement on all the stuff. I really want to try some of these moves. There's so many massive gaps. Like on the logs, there's some gnarly stuff. So I'm just like,
You seem pretty excited, man.
But I need to chill. I need to
Yeah.
chill.
Relax, because there's a lot of pressure, I feel like, for the UK boys.
There's not. It's all tight. All the riders are top riders, so I think it's anyone's game. And these sections, especially, I mean, some of the logs are so slippery. Even the rocks, because it's so tight, it's so techie that you can slip past any gate, there's tapes like this on the floor, just anywhere. So,
You heard it from the man himself, who may have missed a gate or two in his career.
Yeah, we've all been there and done that. I've just famously had a probably worse
Look,
one.
Charlie,
but,
I'm always bombarding you. I know. You go and get yourself ready. Relax.
Charlie, we've had a comment
Everyone-
from Matt Tibbo. He's asking what size bike are you competing on?
I'm competing on 26 obviously, but
Yeah.
the small 26.
I think it's more interesting wheel size, but yeah. So
26.
Charlie's made the move to 26 this season, and he's done superbly well. He got a completely clean semi-final and quarter-finals, so going to be one to watch for the finals.
Yeah, let's do it.
Back to the walkthrough, Charlie. Thank you so much. Okay. So after 2B, there is a 2C, so they're going to have to gap from there.
Oh, there's a bit of tape there, sorry. But yeah, they can gap over to there again.
I think they'll gap to here, then there, and then, as we saw earlier, got to be very careful here. There's strategically placed tape for gate number 3, which I've got a feeling that's going to be a hanging hook. That was a really bad interpretation. I'll never do that again. All right, 3, which I think is just that there's no A or B by the looks of this.
I'm seeing a 6 down here, so I don't think that's going to be...
Where's 4 then?
I think 4 was over there. Yep, 4 was over, yeah.
So they'll drop down off this one where
Yep.
you are, Tom. Go for this, and where is 4 is here. So it's going to be a hook, probably basically from where I'll go and stand where they're likely to start.
They've got a lot of
just,
run up. And what's the top of it like? Is there any comment?
It is solid, so there's no hole. So I'd like to think maybe we'll see a couple of English breakfasts.
Yeah, there's no hanging hook potential.
No
There's
hanging
still-
hook. This will be a full send into the wall. So just a 4. There's no 4A, B or C. Then we're going to look for gate.
Oh,
number
gate 5 was over
5.
here on this pipe, I believe.
That was correct. So they'll turn to the right where you are, Tom, over there.
Now, how will they set up here? So yeah, by the looks of it, they can come around this direction here.
So
This is
they
I
won't
think
be
what-
using the beam because there's tape here.
I think this is what Charlie was saying about some of the technical kind of gates. So look at this. There is the opportunity. I didn't see that block earlier. This block on the floor there. I presume that will still be there in the
Oh,
finals.
wonder if anyone will side up.
For a monstrous side hop. There's no bounce into it. Obviously, you could maybe go from this way or that way. Monstrous side hop or a weird techie little thing going on there. That's just a gate 5. So there's no
It's just
A's,
gate 5,
B's
yeah.
on this
And
one.
then
But then
6A.
is up there. Oh, and 6A is. Where's the directions of those arrows?
This is 6A, right? I'm just double checking.
There's nothing to get them there. Can they use the crowd barrier?
I don't think so.
That normally would have a kicker in front of it or some kind of run up.
Maybe they are just.
You can't gap to it from anything else, right?
I'm genuinely like it's not often I'm speechless.
Can you get your hand up there and feel what's on top?
Okay, I'm going to try. So that's flat there, but even the top.
Is it hollow?
They'll
Can
have
it
to.
hang off
Let me
front
try
wheel?
and get a better view.
I mean, someone in the semi-final said he wanted more taller obstacles 2 metre.
No, it's not hollow on top. It's flat. I do not. I
flat on
genuinely don't
top.
know. I've no idea how they're going to do that.
So it's gotta be a
I
hook.
cannot see anything.
I've not seen anything that big in a competition.
No, neither have I.
Can you stand back to it again so
Yeah,
you can see
yeah.
again?
Like I would have thought this was hard. I can't wait for this. I cannot wait.
There's no other way of getting to that.
So
you can't even cheat it. That gap here is that's not a gap.
I'm gonna call something out now. I don't think riders are gonna get this. I might be wrong. I want to be proved wrong.
You've got to watch the live stream to see if that happens.
Absolutely. So after that, if they get through that, I shouldn't put any doubt in them, but I just cannot see that. I really cannot see. I want to be proved wrong. 6B, drop down, casually through here, and then they've got to ride to the finish.
Brilliant. So that's all of the men's elite gates. We just need to go around one more time on section 5 for the women's, because we didn't cover the section 5. There's going to be a lot of bright, hopeful women, girls who are wanting to ride these competitions in the future, and they want to see what the level's at, where they're going to be working towards. So let's start us off, Matt. Where's gate number 1?
Gate number 1 is here. So I think
Billy
they can
Craig
use the
says
beam.
that Ollie, Charlie, and Jack could get that. I want to see him get it. I do want to see him get it, Billy.
Daisy,
but
I do. Sorry, was that Daisy or Billy? I didn't hear.
Billy said
I
that,
do. If you were stood here, Billy, it does look impossible. But because there's nowhere to hanging hook. But we'll digress. We'll look at that
I think
later.
there was a run-up or a kicker, definitely.
Yeah,
But
so, look.
sorry, yeah.
Sleeper, they can use the ladies here.
So that's gate 1 up there. Is that what you're saying for the ladies?
Yeah. Daisy, Billy, this is for you guys. Check it out.
And there's possibly some technical movements.
Yeah.
Going on here. I
So
don't know.
that's 1. There's no A or B. It's just gate 1. Gate 2, they've got to make their way up the beam for the ladies
2A,
here.
look at that. Wow.
2A up here. That'll be a little shimmy, 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 yeah, shimmy,
Shimmy,
yeah.
shimmy. We did see people using this to go there, but that is quite
Oh, hold on,
cheap.
Pete. Is there a kicker going here? Is that what you said? Is there something being moved here?
Yes, the railway slipper,
Oh, okay.
which is now for the women.
Yep.
Can you point the microphone, Mike?
Moved for the elite.
Sorry, I should have. Yeah, thank you, Pete. Thanks.
you repeat what happened just there, sorry,
So
Matt?
Pete's just said, I did think this was near impossible. This sleeper that is here will be moved to gate number 6.
And what is going to happen with it? Is it going to be turned into a kicker miraculously?
So I'm essentially, from what I understand, it will be on a real slight slant. So it'd be like a little bit of a really awful run up. That was the interpretation I got. But again, check out the live. You're going to see it live. So straight back
Wow.
to the women's gate
you
here.
heard it from the
2A.
main man himself.
Yeah, 2A.
That's solid on top, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Sorry, we're looking at the wrong. It's not solid on top. There's
Oh,
a
I
hole.
didn't even realise that. I've been watching this all weekend. And
There's
it's
a
not
hole
even
there.
solid.
Yeah. But they need to turn to B.
So a drop down. That is gnarly.
Drop gap,
That the level is just insane.
and then just coming around here.
But there are women who can do this. Yeah. Oh wow, that is fantastic.
On the gate 6.
Ah, okay. Well,
Because it's same like man.
they're still
Look at this hunk of a man. Look at him. Yeah.
the man of the hour. Yeah, shout out to Carol Serwin, everybody. This man put a lot of this competition together. So, women's hook. Look,
Wow.
this. Look at that. Pretty
But there was
gnarly.
also the opportunity to do it from this concrete.
If they
quite
want,
there.
if they feel confident, yeah.
But what's difficult about this is it is very much straight into a hook.
Nina,
isn't it?
what do you
There's
think you're going to do here? Nina, what? So, do you? You're going to hook it?
Yeah, I will drive it. Yeah, from one pedal and straight to
Straight to
up.
hook. Okay,
We'll see.
we will see. Well, good luck in today's race.
Thank you.
Okay, so as you've heard from Nina, she's going to try and go for the
I think
hook.
what's even difficult about it is the side of the pipe they've used here is it's got not that much of a. If you look on the left where Matt is, there's more of an angle to it. This one is a bit more vert. It's not fully vert,
Yeah.
but there's not much to grip on. And there's no nothing to grip on top.
Right,
it
so
is
let's
a
do gate
hook and
number
go.
4.
Yep. Gate 4 for the women's. Wow. I feel like as well, because this is the last section.
4A is here, Tom.
Wow.
Okay, I'll stand here. This
Gate
is where they're
4A
going
for the
for. Very likely they will take off this, I think. But it's narrow, it's technical. You're holding it here, you may see them. It's the setup will be the hardest part. Send it, stay up, turn right, and drop down through 4B, which is here. And they'll have to make their way now. Gate number 5 is here.
What on earth?
So, I think the approach.
Well, they could go for the gap, is what we're saying.
They can't.
Oh,
'cause
they
they've got to
can't.
drop
Oh, sorry.
down.
Apologies, I just completely skipped what you said about this.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've got to drop down.
they'll have to drop down. So
Yep.
this is probably going to be a side hop.
Yeah,
Again,
they
technical.
again they could use this one to get to that one if they feel.
That's a good point, Tom. It's hollow, so there won't be any sun. It's on the rim, and then they'll have to gap up to here. So they've got a bit of room. They've got a bit of room.
Was hollow, as I learned.
It's probably the widest gate they've made in this entire competition.
Yeah, I feel like this one, because this is section 5. This is kind of like the showstopper section.
This is like the TGS one, man. This is
Well,
like our
They've
domain.
done all 4 of those sections over there, and they've got to come back here to number 5, where I think it's going to be.
Right, we have one more gate for 6.
Oh, one more gate, bloody hell.
That's 5. So 6 for the women's. Aha. 6 is here. So they're gonna.
But.
Oh no, there's tape around that. Well noticed, Tom. So they're gonna have to
Gap.
gap from where my left foot is, which the gap isn't that big, but the setup is really technical.
Well, and it's also quite technical once you get on top there. If that was flat, fine, but there is like a hole going on here. So they
Yeah, they're gonna have to
They
sort
could get
of-
into a hanging hook, but even if they do get to a hanging hook, you have this sleeper here.
Oh, I think that would be impossible from.
How
the
would you
hook.
do this, Matt?
I would just send it to 2 wheels, try and aim the back wheel for here, the front wheel further on the sleeper. You know,
If they go
talking
big or
like
go
I'm
home,
a professional.
I think I'd be going home. That is outrageous.
And
We're
then
getting
obviously they've got to drop off that
And out the exit gate.
and out the exit.
Thank you all for tuning in. I think there was about 55 of us at
Was it this one?
the main one. So yeah, I've been doing the camera here. Matt's obviously been on the microphone. Thank you for tuning in. The first to go live will be at 2 p.m. for the women's, which is in about 45 minutes time. As soon as this finishes, we're going to put the link on Instagram. So go over to Instagram. We're going to put all the links on there. I'm hoping all of our camera rig and everything all works, because it's very hot here. This is getting very much overheated in the sun. I'm hoping that all works. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Do drop comments with each other. Just the trials community is amazing. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll see you in 45 minutes time. Goodbye, everybody.
I need water, mate.
Are you sure you want to stop streaming?